Hi guys, welcome back to our mental health matters. I hope you all are doing well. So today's video is for my ladies out there. You know I've got you guys here. So today's video will be talking about three types of men you need to be staying away from. Stay away from these men. Honestly, your mental health will thank you for it. So the number one type of man you need to stay away from is a man with no accountability. A man that has no one that he's accountable to is a ticking time bomb. You need to stay away from this type of man. Listen, accountability helps you to think about your decisions actually before you make them. It helps you to think it through before you make these decisions, because you know that you are accountable to someone. Someone is going to pull you up to it and ask you, why did you make this decision? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? I remember when I was actually a support worker before I qualified as a mental health nurse, work was, listen, I've always kind of taken care of my work. I always make sure that I do my job really well and all that. But when I qualified as a mental health nurse, I took that to a different level, because now I've got accountability. I don't just have responsibility, but I have accountability as well. So I'm always careful what I'm doing, what I'm saying, what decisions I make. I think it through before I make my decisions, before I act in a certain way, or before I say things to my patients or to the clients or to my fellow colleagues. I'm always thinking things through before I make a decision. So accountability does that to you. If you're dating a man that has no accountability, that is not accountable to anyone, is a ticking time bomb. I'm sorry, but this man can wake up and do anything, act anyhow, and don't care, because he's not scared of anyone. When I say about scared, I'm not saying like you have to be afraid of someone, but just have that person that can pull you and say, why did you do this? Listen, at some point in a marriage, yeah, I've been married now for 14 years. At some point in a marriage, it gets to a point where your husband doesn't listen. Like, you will try to, talk to him, you will try to speak to him, and he just doesn't listen. He's not taking it in. Knowing that your husband is accountable to someone helps you, sis. It helps you, because now you can go and speak to that person and you know that your husband would listen to this person. So that is why it's very, very important that when you're dating a man, pay close attention to the way he talks about someone. Pay close attention if he has someone that he actually talks about, that he respects, that he values. Very important, because this is the person that you will talk to when things become a bit difficult. Because listen, marriage is not a bed of roses. It's beautiful. It's a lovely experience to spend the rest of your life with someone. However, sometimes you get really, really pissed off by this person, or this person just doesn't seem to listen. Yes. So that person that your husband is accountable to is the person you'll be talking to. So make sure that you marry a man who is accountable, who has someone that he is accountable to. Very important. The number two type of man you need to be staying away from is a man that has no family values. Yes, guys, having family values, it helps you as a woman, because it helps a man to have a core family values, because it influences your decisions. Having family values influences your decisions, because now you know that I don't want to wrong my wife or my children. There are so many things you think about before you make a decision. You don't just wake up and decide, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You have to think it through. A man with no core family values can wake up and decide to impregnate 3, 4, 5 women and doesn't even care, have kids all over the place, abandon them everywhere and doesn't care, because he has no family values at all. So this type of man, you find out if a man has a core family value by your conversation, by the way he talks, by the things he does, by his family, the way he talks about his family, the way his family talks. When you're dating, is an important time, is a process, is an important time for you to get to know your partner. Don't just get carried away and you're dating and you're spreading your legs anyhow. Shh, close your legs. Close it. Mhm. close it and talk about the important things that you need to talk about in relationship. Because when you communicate, when you open your mouth and talk, you'll be able to know the type of man you're dating, if he has core family values or not. Core family values, very important. It influences your decisions. It influences your actions, your words, what you do, what you say. Very important that you have core family values. So make sure that if this man doesn't have core family values, stay away. Sis, stay away. Stay the hell away. Your mental health will thank you for it. Anyway, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button and click the like button as well. Subscribe to my channel and you will see more of this video. Subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thank you, guys. So the number 3 men you need to be staying away from is a flirt. A man that flirts. The flirt with the opposite sex. The flirt with everything in skirt. Stay away. This man will frustrate you. I'm telling you, he will frustrate you. Do you know what? Life is hard as it is. It can be hard. You don't need extra hassle. You don't need extra stress in your life. Listen, when you're going into marriage, you're taking on another human being. You're taking on stress. Yes, you are. We need to be realistic. Marriage is not a bed of roses. You are taking on some stress. So if a man is a flirt, don't stress yourself with it. Don't stress yourself. If a man that flirts with anything is scared and tells you, oh, he's a harmless flirt. Listen, sis, there is no such thing as harmless flirt. No. There's no such thing as that, because when you start flirting, you are communicating. Communication is an important aspect of relationship. When you keep flirting with everyone, you're sending a message, you're sending a signal, and one day, it's just going to end up in the bed with another woman. Yes, that's what's going to happen. And dish out children all over the place. You don't do that. Come on. My grandmother used to tell me, "Woken and wine eja bore." That means a man and a woman doesn't mingle together. I'm not sure. I will put the meaning on the screen. I'll put it on the screen. That's what it means. So stay away. Stay away from the opposite sex. You can't be flirting with the opposite sex and you're telling me, oh, it's a harmless flirt. There is no such thing as a harmless flirt. Listen, sis, if your man keeps flirting with everything in skirt and turns around and makes you think that you're imagining it in your head, like you're making it a big deal, oh, he's a harmless flirt, it's time to take a walk. You deserve better. You deserve a man that will respect you, a man that will value you, a man that will put you above all else. Because guess what, sis? You're not just a 3 square meal. You're a buffet. You're a complete buffet. So wear your crown and be proud. Don't let a man make you a second-class citizen. No way. It's time to take your walk if he doesn't value you. If he keeps flirting with everything and tells you, oh, he's a harmless flirt. I don't think so. So take a walk. So these are the 3 type of men that you need to stay away from. Of course, there are so many other type of men you need to stay away from, but these are the 3 major ones that comes to mind. So if you want to see this type of videos, make sure you leave it in the comment section and I'll make some more videos like this. Okay, until next time, keep living life, keep enjoying life, and keep loving yourself. I love you guys and you're so beautiful. Mwah.